Okay, welcome to the Euro 2012 preview presented by ArsenalBlogger.com. We're now going to preview Group B now, which consists of Germany, Holland, Portugal, and Denmark, the group of death. Alrighty, well, without further ado, let's get into the group. Let's start off with, say, the Germans.
Yeah, Germany.
Germany? Alright, Germany. FIFA World Ranking number 2.
That's fairly accurate.
They've won this tournament 3 times, 72, 1980 and 1996.
Yep. In the qualifications they were very impressive. They got a maximum of 30 points.
Perfect.
Like all 10 games. And I'm not sure if this ever happened ever in qualification where a team has got maximum points. Really.
Oh, I think Spain did in their group in this
They
one.
did as well?
Yeah, in this group.
Oh, but they had a small group. They said
They had 24 out of 20 versus 30 out of 30. So very very achievement to have something like that. First team to qualify, 2 games to spare.
Who else was in the group?
Turkey was in the group.
Turkey. Oh,
and I don't know. I usually don't remember
the rest.
no, with all due respect, it's all I remember. But that's still, even so, it's very good too. Very good record. Key players, so many. We got Mesut Ozil, Mario Gomez, Philipp Lahm, Mario Götze, Miroslav Klose, Lucas Podolski,
Manuel
Neuer. Very talented team.
Out of those players, a lot of players. Well, who would be the key player that you think could single-handedly take him to the top?
That's the beauty of Germany. there's nobody like that. It's not like other teams where it's like Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, or England, Wayne Rooney. That's why Germany has always been so successful. There's rarely ever been a case. Even when Ballack was, you could say, the captain and dominating, he had all the players around him working for him. Everyone chipped in. That's why they're such a great team. They're such a talented team, but they also gel as a team better than a lot of the other teams.
Well, actually, I don't totally agree with that because I think there is one key player who will make a difference. That's Mesut Ozil.
Mesut Ozil,
He's undoubtedly the most talented player.
Yeah.
The playmaker. He's had an outstanding season in Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yes.
Absolutely outstanding. He topped the charts in Europe with 25 assists.
It's ridiculous. There's 25 assists.
20 just assists, assists to obviously Ronaldo and other players in Real Madrid. And he would be, if he plays like that, when you have strikers like Gomez and Podolski and Klose, if he plays like that, they'll have a lot of chances to score and score goals. You win games.
Games, exactly.
So I think he's the most crucial guy there because you have always good strikers, but without Ozil creating those chances, making those space, making those plays, reading the game.
It's wonderful to see him just slip the ball through.
Exactly,
all the time. It's just to kind of go. He can unlock defenses, as they say. Very good. You've also got guys like Muller and Götze and Marcos Rios as well, who can very much support him in midfield. I agree. He's the playmaker. He's the main guy, but there are other people who can who play with him in the midfield. It's just great to see.
The good thing about Germany is apart from Klose, the whole team is under 30.
Yep.
And average age is about 25. I mean, it's a very young team.
Very young team.
It's
extremely talented team as well.
Extremely talented. They also surprised the world in 2010 in South Africa when they made the semis with that team, which it's a very young team. People didn't think we'll go that far.
Yeah.
But they do really well, and now 2 years on, this team has gotten better and matured, and it could be their time.
Could be their time, exactly.
Actually, I'll say it now. My prediction is that Germany will win the Euro this year. That's my prediction.
My prediction is also that Germany will win the Euros. So we both agree on something here. Before I get there, though, it's not fair to talk about strengths without talking about weaknesses. So,
Oh, yeah.
so there's a bit of a question mark at right back. I mean, it's I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. I mean, it's a good talking about weaknesses this small, but it's only fair. You spoke about strengths and weaknesses for every team. So on the right, so Per Mertesacker is still playing, and as an Arsenal fan, he didn't have the greatest season, but at the same time, he performs for Germany. So we'll see how that happens. He's just coming back from injury. And right back, I think he likes to play Boateng, Joachim Low, but he's not really sure about that right back position. But yeah, sometimes Mertesacker is a bit slow.
Yep.
At the back. So, but he usually makes up for it with his tackling ability, his heading ability. Slight concern there, slight concern at right back, but I believe the strikers and the midfield is way too strong. Goalkeeper's exceptional. Magnan is exceptional goalkeeper. And these guys are a tournament team. Germans build around a culture of performing well in tournaments. You just only have to look at 2002 World Cup runners up, 2006 World Cup third place. Last World Cup is also third place as well.
They were finalists
last year,
Euros.
and there's a little bit of a blip in 2004, but you can just see it's just they're always on the podium. It's just ridiculous. These guys are just so successful.
Yeah. What do you think about? I mean, a lot of these players did play painted by Munich team.
Yes.
And do you think that they're well, they had a great season, but they lost plenty of shit.
Well, they came second in everything.
Second in everything. Do you think that could be a factor in the way this team performs in the Euros?
It is famous.
Really.
Michael Ballack famously came second in everything in 2008. He came second in the Premier League with Chelsea. I think he also came second in the Euro, of course, and second in the Champions League final as well.
Yeah.
So, is it going to be a case for all the Germans to come second this time too? I don't know.
Exactly. That's what
all the Bayern
thinking
Munich
of,
players like Gomez.
They also penalty shootout, and Germans don't lose penalty shootouts generally.
That was a bit of a surprise. But I mean, it is a lottery, the penalty shootout. So, but they're very good at that. It's just the completeness of the game. They are very good at that.
Another thing I want to mention is, Germany is the most successful team in European history as well. 3 titles. No one has won 3 titles.
No one's won 3 titles. Yes, that's correct. 3 Euros. Yeah.
Yep, they're the best. They're the most successful team in this tournament. Other thing as well, which I think I could point out, is that this could be the tournament where Mario Götze really comes into the stage. He's been talked about a lot in terms of being a phenomenal talent, one of the best German players ever.
Sought after by lots of big European clubs, including Arsenal. But he decided to stay with Borussia Dortmund. But he's a top talent.
He's only 20, but I think this could be a tournament where he actually showcases talent to the world.
Exactly.
And if he played a great tournament, he could be moving out. You never know.
yeah, that's
because
correct.
you get more interest and be worth much more. But I'm excited about seeing Mario Götze, and I think Mario Götze, as well as along with Mesut Ozil, those two will be really important.
I think Joachim Löw will start them. I think he'll have Götze on the right, Ozil in the middle, Podolski on the left, behind the striker. I think that's the way they'll play. Maybe Schweinsteiger protecting them behind them, but.
And Joachim Löw, you have the most stylish man in German football.
Yeah, he wears V-necks like me.
So. that was totally related to the topic of Europe. Overall, you probably said it yourself. There are very few weaknesses. Like just one weakness you mentioned there, but overall, it's very hard to find weaknesses in this team.
Yep.
The only thing that can probably stop them is if for some reason they burn out after a big season in Europe. If for some reason they just don't work together really well. But look, my prediction for Germany is they'll get out of this group and they'll actually go and actually win the tournament. Overall, they will do it.
Likewise, they'll go. I believe they'll go all the way and win the tournament. There's another interesting fact is they've made the Euros 11 times in a row, which is more than anybody else.
Oh really? Okay, I had no idea about that. So once again, tournament team.
Yeah.
They'll win the Euro 2012, I believe, and that's our predictions for Germany.
That's Germany. Okay, alrighty.